What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and we are here for another Manchester City video. Today we're going to be doing the preview of Manchester City's away game against Crystal Palace. It's a biggie, this one. Palace away, Saturday 11th of March 2023. It's our final Premier League match before the international break. It's the Selhurst Park. Crystal Palace v Manchester City. Anybody that's going down to South London, have a great time. The game is also being broadcast live here in the UK on Sky Sports. I'm also going to be doing a live watch-along, going live at 5 PM tomorrow GMT for you guys to come and join me for my live stream watch-along. Game kicking off at 5:30 PM GMT. But before I do crack on with this video, make sure, like always, if you are enjoying the content, then do subscribe to my channel. Social media links there in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen. If you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram, email also in the description below too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. TikTok link also in the description if you want to go and follow me on there. Leave a thumbs up, 100 likes is the aim. Do let me know your thoughts as well in the comments below, including your score and team prediction for this game. And finally, what to say, a big thank you to today's video sponsor, BetMate, who has sponsored every single preview for this season on the JSGC channel. They've got another pot rolling for this big game. £5 entry fee. It's a £400 pot, paying up to the top 30 places. £120 for the winner. The game is on the BetMate app on the front page. Go and check it out. Or you can go and join on the app by typing in code FF-CRY-MCI to join. The link to download the free BetMate app is in the description. And remember, use code JSGC10 on sign up for £10 in free bets. It means you can join this pot for free using them free bets. BetMate's much like fantasy football, so if that's your thing, then you're going to like BetMate. We'll speak more about BetMate though later in the video. So, Crystal Palace, 12th in the Premier League. They're led by manager Patrick Vieira, former Manchester City man, who's been doing overall a good job this season at Crystal Palace. However, they've not won in 10 matches in all competitions. They've not won since New Year's Eve in 2022. They've not won a single game in 2023. It's now nearly the middle of March. They've lost 5, drawn 5. But the thing is, at Selhurst Park, they've got draws against Manchester United, against Newcastle United, against Liverpool as well. When motivated, they can be very, very stubborn, and this is not going to be an easy game for Manchester City. The Palace players, the Palace crowd, they're going to be well up for this game. Now, this has been the kind of game that Man City in previous seasons have dropped points in, but we've already dropped some disappointing points at home this season. Brentford, Everton. It means we have to make these points back. So realistically, if we want to win the Premier League in May, this is a game we cannot afford to drop any points. This is a must-win game. We need to win this game. We're unbeaten in our last 7 in all competitions. We've won our last 3 games as well in all comps. We've won 5 out of them 7 games, and we're starting to find our feet. Can we make it? Win number 4 in a row and get some momentum going. City 5 points behind Arsenal. We play before them. They play on Sunday. Difficult match away from home against Fulham. City are fresh. We've had a week off. Arsenal, they played on Thursday, so we can get that pressure applied to them. A bit of squad fatigue in a difficult match in a London derby against Fulham on Sunday. Anything can happen, but that pressure needs to be applied by Manchester City. Now, Crystal Palace, they have a big say on the Premier League title race because Palace, they're 5 points clear of the drop zone. They are 7 points behind Aston Villa in 11th place. Palace currently sitting in 12th place, and Crystal Palace seem like they're leading the line when it comes to relegation scraps at the bottom. Palace, top of that little pile of teams that I'm expecting to be in a bit of a relegation scrap. But Palace, they have Arsenal to play. They've got Manchester City to play. They're going to have a big say on this title race. They're playing, I think, Arsenal next weekend when Manchester City are in FA Cup action against Burnley. So, Crystal Palace, couple of big games. City can't afford to be dropping any points here. So, where are the dangers? Well, firstly, they've got a pretty strong back line. Guaita starting in goal, Nathaniel Clyne at right back, Tyrick Mitchell at left back, Joachim Andersen and Marc Guehi starting at centre back. It's a tough defence. Big battles there. Clyne going up against Grealish, Mitchell going up against Foden. Their centre-backs got torn apart in the second half at the Etihad when we played Palace back in August by Erling Haaland. So some big battles for City's attack and Crystal Palace's defence. Now, Doucouré, he's suspended in defensive midfield after he was sent off in their last game against Aston Villa away from home, which they lost 1-0. The second yellow card means he's got a one-match ban, so he is banned for this game. Looking further ahead into their team, I'm expecting to see players like Jordan Ayew, Wilfried Zaha starting in this game as well. They've got obvious threats and dangers too. They're a pretty clinical team when they want to be. So this is going to be a difficult game for Man City. And City, if we can get ourselves in a position where we go ahead, we need to make sure we're doing what we have been doing over the last couple of weeks. Keep pushing. Find that killer second goal. I think if City can grab a couple of goals in this game, I think that might be enough to pick up the 3 points going off the form of Crystal Palace. But taking nothing for granted, this isn't going to be an easy game. It's going to be a hostile game for Manchester City. And we need to turn up and we need to put in a really top quality performance. Now for Manchester City, everyone's back in training. Stones, Laporte should be good to go. Are they going to make the squad? Not sure. I don't think they're going to start in this game, though. Kyle Walker's been in a bit of bother after a couple of days off with a potential police investigation after a night out. So I don't think he's going to be in contention to start in this game. So with that being said, I'm expecting to see Rico Lewis starting instead. I'm going to pop up my team prediction now. Ederson in goal, Rico Lewis sitting more into midfield rather than defence. So we have back three of Akanji, Dias and Ake. I'm going for Rico Lewis to sit alongside Rodri and Gundogan and Bernardo Silva making up the rest of Man City's midfield. That's right, I've got De Bruyne on the bench. Have I seen enough from Kevin De Bruyne? Well, I was impressed when Bernardo came on last weekend against Newcastle. In my opinion, grabbing his goal, deserves to be starting in this game. So how do we get De Bruyne involved in this game? That's the question. I'd be bringing him off the bench and using him as an impact sub and starting him against Leipzig. I've gone with Foden, he's in form, Grealish and Haaland as City's best attacking front three that we've got right now with the in-form players. But of course got other players on the bench to have a look at, including Alvarez, Mahrez, Phillips, Walker if he makes the squad, Laporte, Stones. These are all options, as well as Kevin De Bruyne for Manchester City. Now in terms of betting tips, I think this is going to be a narrow game. I can see some nasty challenges going in, so I can see both teams getting at least one yellow card in this game. So I'm backing 10 plus booking points for both teams. I reckon Andersen might be getting a yellow card anytime. He's got to compete with Erling Haaland. Not going to be an easy job. He did a cracking job on them at the Etihad. City 2-0 down at half-time before Erling Haaland bagged a hat-trick and Man City came back to win that game by 4-2. I can see Haaland grabbing a goal in this game, so I'm backing Haaland to score anytime. Andersen to pick up a yellow card for Crystal Palace, and 10 plus booking points for both teams is my betting tips for this game. Now moving on to today's video sponsor, BetMate. £400 pop, £5 entry fee. You can download the app. It's free. Link is in the description. It's available to anybody who is in the UK who is 18 or over. Remember, use code JSGC10 for £10 in free bets, and you can use them free bets to join this pot for free. My team for this pot, I've gone with Ederson in goal. I think he might keep a clean sheet here. I'm going with Dias and Mitchell. I'm always impressed with Mitchell. It's going to be a difficult battle for Phil Foden, so I'll put Dias, who's been brilliant for City since he's come back from injury, and Mitchell is my defenders. I've got Gundogan and Foden as my midfielders, and Jack Grealish and Erling Haaland as my attackers. On the bench, I've got Guaita, Clyne, Eze, and Zaha, all of Crystal Palace. I'm allowed to select 6 Man City players, so I'll put them in my starting 11. So my bench made up of Crystal Palace players. Remember, the normal rules do apply. If you are going to gamble, do gamble responsibly, and when the fun stops, stop. So this is a massive game for City. We've got 12 Premier League Cup finals. 12 wins will win us the Premier League, in my opinion. City, we need to get that pressure applied to Arsenal. Pressure will do funny things to teams at the business end of the season, particularly if they're not used to it like Arsenal aren't. So for this game, don't even think about Tuesday night and that Champions League game, that massive last 16 second leg tie against RB Leipzig. Go strong here, very little rotation, and we can put ourselves in a good position in this game where substitutions can be made and players' legs can be rested. Do so. I wouldn't be doing that unless we're 2-3 goals up towards the latter parts of the game, and I'm not sure we're even going to get into that position in this game. So this is a difficult game, but it helps us keep the momentum going. If we can pick up a big 3 points, then that could just be pivotal for Manchester City. Not playing a Premier League game now until April 1st against Liverpool. It is So important Man City win this game. Do remember, I'm going to be going live at 5 p.m. GMT with a live watch along of this game. The link will be out later on tonight for you to go and set your reminders for. So I'll see you over there. So there we go. That has been the video. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you're new around here. Press that red button, press the bell and put your push notifications on. Social media links, they're in the description below, sliding across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. Email also in the description too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. TikTok link also in the description if you want to go and follow me on there. Leave a thumbs up, 100 likes is the aim. Do let me know your thoughts as well in the comments below, including your score and team prediction for this game. And finally, thank you to BetMate for sponsoring this preview once more. Go and check them out, links and details there in the description. And I'll see you all again tomorrow for the live watch along of this game. Link out later on tonight to go and set your reminders for. And I'll see you 5 p.m. GMT tomorrow for the live stream watch along of this game. So I've been JSGC. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope everyone is safe and well. Peace. Ciao for now.